Why another book on suffering? It's a fair question to ask. Books on the topic abound, and many of them are helpful. But suffering is like the human face. Though we all have eyes, a nose, and a mouth, there's endless variety to how each part is arranged, making us unique and setting us apart from others. Suffering is similar, in that common features may be present in our stories, but there's also diversity in the shape of that suffering in each of our lives. Because we all experience different suffering and experience suffering differently, and because suffering in a fallen world is an undeniable, ever-present reality, it is good for us to have as many biblically faithful and practically helpful resources as possible. A more personal answer to the question is that I've read many books on suffering, but most of them didn't address the specific questions or issues I was struggling with. That's not because they were bad books, but rather because every book is limited in what it can cover and who it can reach. I kept finding that 3 of the major aspects of my own suffering weren't being addressed in detail, leaving my biggest questions and challenges also unaddressed. The first missing aspect relates to the totality of the suffering. That is, many books approach suffering from the perspective of the one big thing going wrong in life, while the rest of life remains relatively stable. For example, they might say, perhaps you're dealing with financial difficulties, or maybe you're experiencing problems with your health, or you might have lost relationships that were very precious to you. When reading these books, I remember thinking, but everything the author listed is happening to me. Where's the book that addresses what to do when all the pillars holding up your life crash down around you, rather than just 1 or 2? The second missing aspect has to do with the longevity of such suffering. Many books approach suffering in the context of a season of one's life that will come and go. While they may acknowledge that the suffering may be lifelong, they don't aim to help people in such circumstances live out the implications of this hard truth or address the difficult questions that arise from ongoing suffering. To put it another way, how do we move forward in faith when crisis suffering settles into chronic suffering?